everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a first impressions video, and like I promised you guys, it is going to be a first impressions on the brand new Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream. That's a long name. So this is claiming that it's an 8-in-1 beauty balm. It's a skin clearing perfector. It also has 2% salicylic acid in it, which is an acne treatment. Again, this claims that it's an 8-in-1 beauty treatment. So 1, it clears up acne. 2, conceals imperfections. 3, minimizes look of pores. 4, reduces appearance of redness. 5, adjusts to skin tone. 6, hydrates and smooths. 7, enhances and clarifies. And last but not least, number 8 is 0% oils and has a lightweight feel. So I got mine in medium deep to sheer tint, and this is what it looks like, the color of it. And it looks like it will be a good match on the back of my hand, but we will go ahead and see. So I attempted to do a first impressions not too long ago, and I really didn't like the way the video turned out, and I think I kind of judged this product on other reviews that I've seen instead of giving it the full 8-hour time test like I usually do in first impressions. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do an 8-hour time test. Well, I'm going to try to get to 8 hours. It's already late in the day, but I've heard a lot of bad reviews and I've heard a lot of good reviews, and I don't want those reviews to sway my opinion. So I'm going to do the time test, and doing the 8-hour time test I think will give me a real opportunity to see how this product really holds up and how I like it and how it reacts with my skin. So we're just going to jump in, and I'm going to start applying it with the Royal Care Cosmetics Round Top Kabuki. It's one of my favorite brushes, especially when I don't know the coverage, the type of coverage of this BB cream. I think that this does a really great job on buffing it in and really getting the product to an even amount. I also do have a review on these brushes that I will link down below. So I'm going to start by applying it on the back of my hand, just because I don't like putting dots all over my face. I really don't like doing that because sometimes you may get a little bit too much product. So that's why I like applying it on the back of my hand, putting my brush into it and kind of wiping off the excess on the back of my hand, and then just start applying it on my face. I'm only going to apply it on half of my face to see the coverage of this. Obviously I already have my eyes done and my eyebrows done, but I actually do not have anything on my face. No primers, no moisturizers, no nothing. I want to see how this product really holds up all by itself, and I think using a primers can sometimes change the way a product reacts to your skin. So again, I'm going to apply it only on half of my face, and what I like to do is just start dabbing with the brush, just dab all over, and then when you feel like you have the right amount of product on your face, then I like to start really working in, just buffing it in little small circles, just really getting that product pressed into your skin. Okay, so I went ahead and applied it to this side of my face. Obviously this side has nothing on it still, but the color is a great match for me. I love the color right off the bat. Obviously it did even my skin tone. This side is a little bit blotchy with a little bit of redness, and this is all clean and clear and just very even. It says it clears acne. I'm assuming the longer you use it, it is an acne treatment. It does have the acid in it, which will eventually, hopefully, it's what it claims, is clear up your acne. Obviously I'm not going to be able to see that right now. Conceals imperfections. It did conceal. I had a little bit of redness right here, but I don't really have any noticeable imperfections to conceal. But as far as like the redness on my forehead right here, it did conceal that. Minimizes the look of pores. So on this side of my nose, my pores do look more noticeable, but on the side where I covered, they are diminished a lot. I do have to say, right in this area, I can see them a lot more on this side than with nothing. It's not a huge noticeable difference, but I can see them just a little bit more on the side that has the BB cream on it. Reduces appearance of redness. I think it did that. Like I said, I had redness right in here and it is completely gone. Number 5 is adjust to skin tone. I think it adjusted to my skin tone quite nicely. Again, this is a medium to deep sheer tint. I do like the color match. I think it is a great color match for me. As far as the deeper, darker skin tones, they only had maybe 1 or 2 darker shades, and I just don't know if that would color adjust to the deeper, darker shades. So that would be the only downfall to this product so far. Number 7, enhances and clarifies. I don't exactly know what they mean by that. and 0% oils in a lightweight feel. It does feel really lightweight, but my face is still tacky, and I've had this on for a couple of minutes now, so it's gonna take a while to actually set, so I don't know how lightweight it's gonna feel as soon as the product sets and I have the rest of my makeup on. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other side of my face, and I have a couple more blemishes that I wanna see if it covers, and then I'll be back with a couple more of my thoughts. Okay, so I finished applying the BB cream on the rest of my face, and it doesn't feel really heavy, but I'm noticing close up it is starting to look cakey. So it is a lightweight feel, but the appearance of it looks a little bit heavy. So all I'm gonna do is take my Real Techniques complexion sponge and just go over my face just to kind of soak up any extra product, and I really like the way the Real Techniques sponge gives the foundation. I like the way that it looks, and it also blends in any foundation that may be unblended still. So I'm just gonna go over the areas on my face. Okay, so right off the bat, I noticed that that completely fixed the problem of it looking heavy or cakey. So I don't think this is a matte finish at all. As you guys can see, I do have a little bit of shine peeking through, and I really like the way that looks sometimes. It just kind of depends on how long this BB cream will really hold up in the end. But so far, so good. I really like it. This is a very light, maybe you can build it up to a medium coverage foundation, but I think it is leaning more on the light BB cream spectrum, just because this product seems like if you put too much on, it can look really, really cakey, and without anything else over the top of my face, I was already feeling like it looked a little bit cakey. Like I said, the Real Techniques sponge cleared that, but if you do put a second layer along with the rest of your makeup, I think it can possibly look a little bit too much. So I'm gonna stick with one even light layer on my face. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I finished applying the rest of my makeup, and I have to say I am pretty happy on how the rest of my makeup wears on top of this BB cream. Everything looks really, really flawless so far. I'm not shiny at all besides the highlighter, of course, that I put on my face. It feels really good. It doesn't feel as lightweight with all the other makeup that I have on top of it. Which is kind of what I suspected, because it was a little bit tacky still, and it was starting to feel a little bit heavier. So the one thing that I did notice about this product is that after it was set, it did oxidize, not in a way where I needed to step down in the color shade that I got, but it was just a little bit. I could definitely tell on the back of my hand where I applied the product first and then applied it on my face. It was a lot darker than my actual hand, but as you guys can tell, there's no noticeable difference between my face and my neck. I did bring it down to about here, but it's not bad where I need to go return this product for a different color. I just thought that I mentioned that in case you guys were interested in this. So like I said, I am going to be doing a time test on this BB cream. Right now it is 3:44 in the afternoon. I don't know when the 8-hour mark will. It will probably be really late by the time 8 hours hits, but I'll try my hardest to keep you guys updated every couple hours, and we will see how this product really holds up. Hey guys, okay, so it is now 5:58, so it has been about 2 hours since I applied my makeup, and I have to say I am looking extremely shiny. I don't feel shiny. It's a little bit tacky, but it's only been 2 hours, and it kind of makes me worried that by hour 8, if I do not touch up, I'm going to be extremely shiny. But other than that, other than the shininess, the only thing that I really don't like where the shiny spots are is like right on my forehead and then down my nose, and then I don't like the sides of my nose right here being really oily, which that's where it mostly is right in the center of my forehead. So this actually does not claim that it is supposed to be mattifying or keep you matte. So I am going to go ahead and touch up with a little bit of powder. So the powder that I'm going to be using is the NYC Smooth Skin Pressed Face Powder, and this is just a translucent powder. I'm using my Real Techniques contour brush just to put a little bit. Again, the only parts that really bother me, the only places that really bother me are right here in the center of my forehead. So I just want to mattify that just a little bit down my nose, maybe tap some under my eyes, and then again, just mainly focusing on the center of my forehead. and that should be good. It kind of worries me that it's only been 2 hours and I was already that shiny. I'm going to keep going with the time test just to see how the end result will look, but overall, besides the shininess after 2 hours, I really like the way this product wears. I really like the way it looks still. I think it's making my makeup look really nice still. So I will go ahead and check back in a couple more hours to see how this product really holds up. Hey guys, so it is now 8:57, so it's been about 3 more hours and it's been about 5 hours total. And as you guys may or may not see, I'm extremely shiny everywhere. So I'm gonna actually touch up again, even though I'd hate to, just in the same spots. Again, using the NYC Smooth Skin Face Powder and using the same brush. I'm just gonna go in the T-zone, down the nose, fan out underneath the eyes, and I'm actually gonna put some right in here. So again, not much, but it does make a huge difference. As far as my makeup goes, it's not wearing down at all. My makeup still does look really good. Everything's holding up really well, but overall, everything still looks really good. So I would say the only downside to this product is you're gonna either want a translucent powder with you or some blotting papers, but so far so good. I'm gonna keep the time test going. Again, it is now 9 o'clock, so I will probably check back at the end of the 8-hour mark. Hey everybody, okay, so it is now 11:44 at night and I'm ready to take off my makeup. I'm ready to go to bed. The only reason I'm up is to edit my video and finish filming this video for you guys. I'm so ready for bed. My face is extremely oily. It actually feels oily, where throughout the day it just looked shiny. It didn't really feel oily. So at the 8-hour mark, it's definitely ready to take this stuff off. This is not meant to wear for 8 hours. There's no way in heck that this would last 8 hours, especially in the sun and being active. Again, it doesn't say that it is supposed to keep you matte, so you're definitely going to want some blotting papers or a really good translucent powder always on hand when you have this product on. I'm sorry, my hair is like crazy. I had it in braids and it's just nuts. But if you're extremely oily, I'm not extremely oily, but I'm pretty oily. I get oily pretty fast, and so I do consider myself an oily person. If you're extremely, extremely oily, run away from this product. If you're oily, I definitely think that if you're only going to be wearing this product for a couple hours, then you can try it out, but I would pass on it. I definitely would not purchase it again. It does look really nice. The only thing, I mean, I do like it. I don't want to say that I don't like it, because I do like it. I do like the way it looks. I like the way that it wears throughout the day. The only thing that I say is you're constantly having to blot the oil or powder your face, and it's just, when you're running around, or if you're a mom, or if you're working all the time, you don't have time to do that every 2 hours. And so I would definitely say maybe that this is a pass, even though I do like the way that it looks. Maybe if you're just going out for a couple hours and running errands and you don't really mind looking a little bit shiny after 3 hours, then I would definitely say try this out. I definitely think this is not geared towards oily complexions, even though it says that it does have the salicylic acid in it, and that's usually for more oily, acne prone skin. I do not think this is a good product for us oily complexion people. I think this would be great for normal skin, maybe even a little bit of a dry skin, because it does put a lot of moisture into your face, and when you're so oily, it just is kind of an overload. Like I said, I do like it. If you have really oily skin, I definitely think you should pass on it, but that's just my own personal opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to go wash my face and go to bed. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks, everybody.